Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So Paul Pierce suggests that LeBron James for Donovan Mitchell trade. If the Lakers lose in the play-in tournament, they should send LeBron back to Cleveland and acquire Donovan Mitchell. At this point in time, I say hey, because the Lakers aren't going anywhere. I have known this for about 4 or 5 seasons now. They are not going anywhere. Every year it's the same story. They build a new roster, a new team. They get bounced early. Then all the fans, all the media personnel, LeBron complains the team is not good enough. The next season they do the same thing, same process. Rinse and repeat. They get a new roster, build a new team. Oh, we feel confident now. Same story. The experiment fails. They do the same process over and over and over. It's the same thing over and over. They keep swapping out parts, new players, new teams, new coaching. They keep moving around and it doesn't change anything. The fact of the matter is, it's not that these teams aren't good. It's the fact that the bus drivers there aren't that good anymore. That's what the issue is. LeBron is not LeBron from Miami. Anthony Davis, he's injury prone. He had a great season this year. He played most of the season. Surprisingly, he was real durable this season. But beyond that, man, this team is not going anywhere. Right now, they're currently in the play-in. And who's to blame for this? LeBron James. The last game they really needed, Anthony Davis showed up, LeBron James sat out. He was sick, some nonsense. He couldn't play. So he sat out, missed that game. They lost. They got blown off the court. And here we are now. In a real pivotal game they really needed. They needed to win that game. LeBron sat out because for some nonsense he was sick or whatever. And throughout the season he's been doing that. And if you notice, he only do that against the good teams. Whenever the Lakers are facing good teams, LeBron sits out. If you notice that. He always returns a game later when they're facing a weaker team. But whenever the Lakers face a solid team above 500, he's been doing this the entire season. I'm surprised nobody noticed. LeBron ducks competition. And because of his actions, now the Lakers are play-in bound. They're in the play-in. There's no escaping the play-in. The last game they needed to win, they needed LeBron to play. LeBron sat out, left AD hanging. The Lakers lost. Here we are now. And at this point in time, I agree with Paul Pierce, man. It don't have to be Donovan Mitchell. But it's time to destroy and rebuild. The Lakers already paid AD a shitload of money, and now LeBron is requesting a no-trade clause? Are you kidding me? A 40-year-old player is asking the organization, the front office, for a no-trade clause. At this point in his career, at this age, the man is asking for a no-trade clause. And if I'm the Lakers, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry, I am not doing it. But I wouldn't be surprised if they submit to LeBron. Because all they do is submit to his every demands, And at this point, what more can the Lakers do for LeBron? They have gave him every opportunity to win. They have given up draft picks, a lot of draft picks for the sake of LeBron. They gave up draft picks. They traded players away. Ever since LeBron joined the Lakers, they have done so much to try to help this man win a championship. They luckily win the bubble chip, and that's about it. They haven't won anything ever since. They won the recent in-season tournament. Everybody was throwing a parade. And ever since then, it's been downhill. It's been downhill. And now they're facing the play-in. They're going to be in the play-in more than likely. There's no escaping that situation. And if they lose, I say blow it up, man. Unless Genie Bus just want to make money. Because obviously LeBron generates millions. You could make a lot of money off his name, his likeliness. That's LeBron James. So if Genie Bus only cares about making money, she don't care about winning championships, competing, whatever, then okay. But if you want to compete for championships, you're trying to raise more banners in the Raptors and all that, you got to blow this team up and start rebuilding. It's either that or you have to overstack the team. Bring in more stars, superstars, and just overstack the team, make a super team. That's the only way LeBron James win. He needs super teams. Name one time LeBron James won without a super team. Never happened. He needs super teams. So if you want to help him win a championship, you got to overstack the deck, basically. He has to be the favorite. That's just the way it is. So Paul Pierce believed that LeBron James should be open for a return to Cleveland. If the Lakers don't make it in the playoffs or they get bounced early, he feels like LeBron James should just return home, to end his career. So they should make a swap between LeBron and Donovan Mitchell. And at this point, I feel like there's no bad options, man. The NBA media, the Lakers fans, they got to come to terms, man. Like, you are beating a dead horse. This team is not going anywhere. By now, it's obvious. It's been obvious for multiple seasons now, but every time they keep bringing in new players, new parts, upgrading the roster, changing coaches, and the results are always the same. They lose in the playoffs or they miss the playoffs, one or the other. So this is what Paul Pierce had to say. Then if you flame out and lose in the play-in, I would consider, if I was LeBron, being traded back to Cleveland for Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell doesn't want to be there because we're not seeing signs of him wanting to re-sign. So Bronny gets picked up by Cleveland, and Bron has his farewell tour with his son right there. In that last year, I can see a possible scenario like that happen. So Paul Pierce is saying LeBron should return to Cleveland. They pick up Bronny. They play together because, LeBron is hell-bent on playing with his son. He want to play with Bronny. So he gets to play with Bronny. He have his farewell tour, and he wrap it up. At this point in time, I feel like all options should be on the table because the Lakers are not going anywhere. It's so obvious they are not going anywhere. Another failed season more than likely. If they win the playing games, make it into the 8th seed, guess what? You got to go up against Denver. If they make it into the 7th seed, you have to face the Timberwolves. And the Lakers are not beating Denver or the Timberwolves. Not happening. Not a full Timberwolves team with Karl Anthony Towns, Ant-Man, and Rudy Gobert. Nah, they're not beating that team. Nor are they beating Denver. So it's just a bad situation, man. And I do agree with Paul Pierce. I don't know if Cleveland should be the destination, but I feel like the Lakers should try to move LeBron, try to see what they could get for him, and start the rebuilding process. You're holding the situation up. And of course, Laker fans is all about winning championships. I'm sure Genie Bus is trying to milk LeBron to get all the money. I get that part. But you got to also think about the fans. They care about winning. They're used to winning. That's what they want. So it's a tough situation. But at this point in time, man, you got to do what you got to do. LeBron has a player option worth $51 million for the 2024-2025 season. Will he decline his player option to go elsewhere? I doubt it. He's going to stay in LA, and it's going to be another failed season, and LeBron is going to complain and say he needs more. The team is not good enough. He's going to make more excuses. I mean, I understand he's 39. I get that part. But what more can the Lakers do for him? They have done everything he wanted. Brought in all the players, gave up draft picks. What more can they do to help LeBron? At this point, there's not much they could do. They have done everything. They have done everything in their power to try to help this man win a championship. So at this point in time, the obvious is the obvious, man. The writing is on the wall. The writing is on the wall. It's time to blow it up. It's been time to blow it up for like a few seasons now, but they keep on putting Band-Aid on the wound. For some reason, I guess Genie Boss is like, you know what? LeBron's my cash cow. He's going to bring me a lot of money from merch and all this stuff, so I'm going to keep him around. And we'll just keep losing, but at least I'm making this money. But we're going to see what happens, man. Will the Lakers make it far in the playoffs? Can they make it to another Western Conference Finals? I doubt it, but you know what? Nothing is impossible. But we're going to see what happens. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.